Welcome back to another episode of TC Speech. This is the best, right here, right now, is the best time of the week. It truly is. What's been happening since last night? A quick little catch. What I'm going to share. So I've got some really exciting things. That is once you hear this and then go and implement the things, so you don't go do those things, and once you realize that it's costing you fucking thousands and thousands and all your time and freedom, just go on by our story. I'm going to share a couple of golden nuggets that truly changed our lives, and hopefully it can have an impact on yours. But I want you to pay the fee. I want you to go across TC Speech. Spotify seems to be the hot one. If you're enjoying the episodes, if you're getting some value, just go give us a like, give us a review, share it on your social media, give us a shout out, give us a quote, give us a key takeaway. Don't just say cool show. Give us fucking something. Give us something you learn from the episodes. I absolutely love it. But if you've been following us on social media, if you haven't, go across at traveling.campers, give us a follow. Michaela has, when we, the last couple of years have been optimizing our health. And this year was like, last year was kind of like we got the base ground sort of half sorted, I guess you'd sort of say.
Yeah. This year I feel like we've dialed it the fuck in.
And do you know one of the biggest things why is what I changed massively this year is usually I would set goals, and this is not a goal setting episode. Usually I'd set goals. I wouldn't look at those fuckers till Christmas and go, oh, I either did or fuck, I was way off. Like I'd look at it once. That's what most people do. But what I've done this year that I think has really made a massive difference is in my Google Calendar, we sat down, we actually, for the second time, but this is the most time we put into actually going down and getting clear on our goals, both personal and business. Mm-hmm. We actually had separate time away from each other, whatever. We come back and did our goals and got really, really clear.
It was actually so good. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, it's okay. It was awesome. We reviewed like the most deepest we ever have. And what I've done different is I've got it in my Google Calendar. So there's not been one day this year that I haven't. Every single day I wake up, boom, I read my goals. Now I have in my calendar, I read them minimum 3 times a day. And now on my wallpaper on my phone, I have my goals on there. So I look at it 24/7. And I think this has been a massive part of it, because when you wake up and you read it, you just instantly change your thoughts, actions based on those goals. It constantly resets you. It's like, am I moving in alignment to what I want? Or am I going the other way? And when I'm looking at myself and it's like, I want to have I said 100 kilo lean body. I'm fucking 89 kilo lean body. I underestimated the numbers there. I'm not complaining. But like when you read that every morning and then like that night before when you're craving KFC, something you didn't do it, you're like, fuck yes. Like let's dial in.
You just feel so much better.
Yeah.
But one thing I want to say, having the goals written down has been amazing, but changing our phone wallpapers and having a visual.
Oh yeah. And
because you look at it all the time because it's your screensaver.
I know.
So good.
And shout out to Tay, our assistant, because we were always going to do it, but she sent me a screenshot the day of something, like a message she had to show me, and like it was a screenshot of a background. I'm like, that's fucking sick. Like that's what we need to do. Had a vision board on a wallpaper. So yeah, shout out to Tay, our girl. That inspired.
I actually love it, and I can't wait to share it once. Obviously, there's things on there that are very personal, so
yeah,
I don't want to share it.
Go
but
make a vision board.
I can't wait until
fucking dream. Have some.
Everything comes true.
It really does.
And I'm going to share it.
100%. Michaela's locked in. So this is what I want to say.
I've thrown the key away. I'm locked in.
Couple of key points of this year. The one thing was when we left Victoria, we keep getting drawn up to Queensland, and we was more like trying to dial Michaela in to like sort of get like just some more accountability for herself, and more so just like,
I think I was lacking a little bit of purpose.
Yeah, a bit of purpose, a little bit of just, I'm like, you need to have your reason why you wake the fuck up for Michaela, not fucking me. Like, just you need to have your thing. Like, if I'm in bed all day and can't move, like you have your, I got shit to do, and you kind of didn't. So like, yeah, it's a bit of purpose, bit of whatever. And like, that's when we were like, fuck it, like you should do 75 hard. And, you know, because it was the most sort of, you know, more personal things for Michaela. And then that's when we were in the car. I'm like, fuck it. And she's like, oh, you know, I'll start tomorrow. Like, no. This is like 2 in the afternoon. Like, we start today. I'm like, you know what? Like, I'll do it with you. I can't, you know, I'm not going to let you do it alone. So that was just heavy accountability. Changed our fucking lives. Next thing.
I just want to say, I never, ever thought I would be able to complete 75 hard.
And you fucking nailed it.
Every single bloody day. And we basically continued to do it. Other than
literally.
we're not, or no, we do, well, we kind of do read.
Podcast every day, but
yeah.
No, yeah. It's 75 permanent. Really.
Yeah.
It's what it is.
What do they call it? 75 life? No, hard. Live hard.
Yeah.
Live hard.
So that was a massive thing just to get the consistency in the routine and cut out any bad habits. And the second thing, which I learned from Dan Martell, who is now my coach, was public accountability. And that's why I did Project Visible Abs, yet to reveal the data.
The said possible
the data. I'm kind of I'm yet to reveal the data, but stay tuned. But mission complete, and I held myself public accountable. When I had my knee operation for the 4th time, I'm like, fuck. Every other time I fuck myself up. Like, it's been the most challenging thing, but everything's always come. You know, something always good has come from it. I need to set myself a challenge. Like Visible Abs. Held myself publicly accountable, and this is when I go into Michaela. I'm like, look, you need to challenge yourself. Like you need something to get out of comfort zone. Just do something. Like
I loved the idea of a Hyrox, but then I am just not a runner. And I know what you're going to say, like, oh, we can always practice it and this and that. But
I'm not that keen to run 8Ks either.
We're both really not keen on running 8Ks.
And we much rather like strength stuff, like, which I know there is strength stuff involved
Things
in that.
that we truly enjoy deep down. And I have always loved, like back in the CrossFit days, I always loved the powerlifting and the Olympic lifting. So,
but it was kind of weird. I sort of had to like remind you of that though. I'm like, you used to love putting on your lifters, your weight belt, like you fucking lift heavy. I'm like, you haven't been doing that shit. Like you kind of went down like the gym girl, like ropes and machines, which is cool. But I was like, fuck, like.
I think it's just not as normal to do that kind of training in a commercial gym.
That's very false.
Yeah, I know.
Do you not look around at the gym?
Yeah. Like, I'm talking probably
more. Do you want to
more
control it, delete that?
No, I'm talking more like the Olympic lifting. Like,
yeah, but we're not really talking about Olympic lift. We're not talking about lifting.
No, we're not.
Control, delete. Sure. So what I said is like, what about that? I'm like, why don't you go and enter a fucking novice powerlifting competition? Like, how's that sound?
I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah. Local gyms do it. And she's kind of like, wow, yeah, okay. And then kind of didn't do anything for a few days a week. I'm like, how's that going? Like, you doing it or what? And then, and then she's held herself accountable, did a post on Instagram. She's we've done some lifts this week, and it's in like 4 or 5 weeks down in Brisbane at Valhalla Strength. I think it is. It's like one of the best strength gyms in Australia. Apparently, it's the first one you found. But
I just Googled it.
Yeah.
And that's what come up.
So,
actually, maybe ChatGPT. I can't remember. I think maybe I Googled it, but yeah.
Yeah, public accountability. You held yourself to that, and you're in a calorie deficit, so you're still trying to lose your weight and do a powerlifting. Probably not the smartest thing to do, but hey, that's what we do.
We'll figure it out. So
that's pretty fucking cool. So go along there, follow the journey, and the girls.
Yeah, I've been posting a couple of things on Instagram, so go and check it out.
Go and do this with it. Someone do something. I'm sick of people messaging us about our fucking oh my god, transformation, all this. It's like, what have you done? What's the secret? There is no fucking secret.
We just ate less.
It's actually pissing me off.
We ate less, moved more, drank a shit ton of good, excellent water.
And just fucking stuck with it for 4 months and perma stuck with it. That's
We didn't cheat. We didn't eat KFC. We didn't have a reef. Well, you
can have some KFC, but this is the thing. Fucking simple. Lock in. You're locking into a lifestyle to better yourself. What fucking more motivation do you need? Do the boring shit, cut out the noise, and do it.
Exactly.
But it's the same thing about business. Like where people message say, it's like, what's the secret? What have you done? There is no fucking secret. And it's the same thing. It's like you have to learn a skill set, sales, marketing, etc. You have to learn business. People try and like have fudge this, like you can skip all that. You fucking can't. And do it for 5 years straight. Do it for 12 months. We escaped our 9 to 5s in 12 months. That was back before Zoom, back before fucking ChatGPT. And people are like, oh God, I can't do it for a week. Well, don't. It's not made for everyone. But it's really blown me away with like the whole fitness thing, like the messages, probably more messages than ever about it. What's the secret? What's the thing? What's the diet? None of that. But it's kind of like if we had the secret answer, I'd be like, oh, send me the link. Or like, what is it? But like, there isn't. They're like, oh, it's so good for you. Like,
Yeah.
keep going. I was like,
They just want it to be like a secret or like a math equation or something like you have to eat an avocado upside down while holding your breath. Like,
there's so much information out
know.
there, but this is where you need to have someone to implement, like to teach you how to implement the stuff. And it's never been so easy to win. It has never been so easy. Anyway, cool. Talking about winning, let's fucking win. What I want to share today, there's two. If I was to put down two major breakthroughs that really changed the direction and trajectory of our life, business, and income, it's a couple of things I want to share today. Now, look, there's some numbers here. This is not an income claim. This is nothing. Our results are not typical because we can focus for more than 1 hour a day. We didn't give up after 2 weeks. So that's what most people do. We didn't do that. I'm not saying it's going to happen for yourself. But hey, maybe if you can focus for a week, maybe we could have a conversation. Maybe. But there's a couple of things. And again, there's so much information, so much noise on the internet. I want to just fucking bring it back to just the start, 2020. And we started our business on the side. And for the first few months, like our second month, we made like $1,400. Next month, nothing. $2,500, $1,400, $7,500, $2,300, $7,700, zero. So roller coaster. But for us back then, in our first like 6 months, we made like, 23 grand on the side. That was like $2 million to us back then. That was, we covered Michaela's wage as she was working 40 hours a week for that. So it's like the hour that I was spending, the 2, 3, 4 hours on the Saturday, Sunday that we built our future, our hashtag was turning weekends into weekdays. That's where I was putting in the work. Because when you do the math, it's like, okay, well, fuck, like we're going to work for 40 hours to do this. And it's like, I've just done that on the weekend. So like, why would I not prioritize more time for that thing? So no, it wasn't 10K, 20 months, 100K months, all this noise that people get funny about these days and when someone's 5 years into doing that. This changed our lives forever. Supplementing your income. You do not even want to be talking about 10K, 20K, retiring, passive income. It's the biggest load of shit. You need to focus on this from when someone said to me, it's like, hey, wait to do your first 10K week. I'm like, what? Like it didn't even read my mind. So this is why I get it. I get it. It's like, we're just trying to get by for fuck's sake. What do you mean? Whatever. But it's like you focus on the first thing, the first sale, the first $100, the first $1,000,
the first
$2,000,
person,
the first person you can help. Just focus on that. Nothing else fucking matters, and it's slowly going to grow over time.
I hope you're enjoying the episode. Look, I'm not sure how much you know about our story, but back in 2020 when the world shut down, I had to close my self-employed remedial massage business. This left us at a very bad time. We only had $5,700 to our name. This is all we had to experience to realize that we had no freedom, no choices, and no money. I made the promise to Michaela this would never happen again, even though at the time I had no plan. This is when I was introduced to high ticket sales by my best mate. We started this at the most busiest, craziest time in our lives, but within 12 months, I'd replaced both our incomes. I was able to get Michaela out of ever, full-time childcare, and shut my self-employed business down. Most people don't realize this is all before we purchased our first ever caravan. So since 2021, we've been traveling Australia full-time, traveling the world. Our story has gone and naturally inspired other people and being able to help others achieve similar results in literally half the time. If you're feeling the pinch of the cost of living, this has changed so much and gotten so much worse since 2020, which is what motivated us to create the change. We have hundreds of conversations a month of people missing time out with their partner, their kids. They're wanting more freedom, more choices. This is exactly who we created TC Legacy for. If this sounds like you, go across our Instagram at traveling.campers, give us a follow, DM us the word freedom so we know you come from today's episode. We'll send you across our blueprint of exactly how we did it and exactly how it can work for you.
That's how we honestly have always thought of it.
100%.
We didn't try and think of the big picture. We just chipped away, just day by day, bit by bit. And I feel like that's how we've always been. Yes, we have goals, and yes, we know how to work towards those goals, but we just focus on the right now and what we can control and focus on right now.
Exactly. And it's just doing the reps every single day, making sure you're getting better. There was days where I did nothing on the business, but I make up from the weekends and like all this sort of stuff. But yeah, it's just like, just focus on where you are, the next little thing you need to do. And yeah, we had big goals, but it's like, people are like, oh, I'm going to give this 6 months. And if not, it's like, I didn't care about that. I didn't care about it. And one of the best things I ever heard was like, which I want you to take this away from this, is like, as an entrepreneur, it's like you're going to have months where you earn nothing. It's going to be so much, just like the weight loss journey. There's so many days you go to the gym and like you look puffier the next day, or you wake up heavy, the scale fucks up your head. It's like you do the reps, don't get the reward. Like, but that's when you have an amazing body and people go, oh my God, your transformation's amazing. It's like, yeah, motherfucker. Like do you have any fucking days where it's like you just put in the work with nothing? It's like, that's what business is. Well, that's what entrepreneurship is. But the trade-off is like, things aren't valuable. Like to be able to not go to a job, to be able to say fuck you to the boss when I say like, hey, you can't go on holidays, to be able to like have every single day with your partner, you retire your mom, have your car, whatever. Like, that's a valuable life. And it's valuable for a reason, because not everyone can fucking do it, because they can't, especially these days. Like, so it's valuable. Having a great body is valuable because you do the work, but it's fucking great and it's so fucking worth it. But our biggest tip at the start is just like, focus on the small little things. It's like, hey, $1,000 right now, I know for most people that will change their life. So focus on that. But the bigger thing I wanted to talk about here is like, because there's so many people out there these days that they'll get a quick win. Maybe like our first year, get a little quick win there, and they're making it look like they're fucking Elon Musk. And like, this is where like the skepticism that comes in online, which I hate it, because I think anyone in 2025 and above, if you truly want it, can make $100,000 online.
Absolutely.
Confirmed.
It's 2025.
And the beyond, anyone, I'm not saying everyone, I'm saying anyone, if you truly want it and it is a must. No, that'd be nice. If it's a must, I truly think that I truly believe that anyone can do that. But there's a difference between making a little bit of money, inflating your ego, spending it all, and actually running a business. A profitable business, paying tax, all the shit, growing, scaling, everything is a different skill set. And one of the biggest things that truly changed things for us, because we got sort of like, our dream was like 10K months, 20K months. And then it's like, that was our problem. It's like, that was our dream. Then the next, it's like, we're stuck at 20K months. Then it's like, I want to hit 30K months, because like, that's like the next goal. That's what other people are doing. And like that, this is kind of in mid 2022 is where like we sort of got stuck at this. And what it was is like, I've got this on graphs in front of me. I look back at this all the time, and it's like, you just see the rides of the waves. And like, we sort of got to a stage where it's kind of like we hit a bit of a transition period. And it wasn't until my coach at the time, Balaj, where what it was is we sort of had some people in our lives, and because we, just even people we might have even met, but like, they're following along, etc. And like, what this was is there were certain people that were following along. We were looking at our stories. You'd see their name. It'd give you this little bit of a weird sort of feeling, and like, you wouldn't say the things that you feel like you needed to say, or be the person that you sort of really truly wanted to be because of like, even though they wouldn't comment, it's like they're looking, and it's generally it's in your own head of like this sort of stuff. But this was us, and it wasn't until I was on a coaching call with Balaj and we sort of shared about this, and he literally said like, they're not your friends, and in my head I'm like, I know. And it was literally that moment where it's just like, it's kind of like a bit of silence. And it's just like, they're not your friends. And it's like, block them. Like, this is what's costing you the 30K months. And I remember we got off the call and we're like, it was kind of like we just needed someone else to say it. And we're kind of like had this big like relief sort of feeling. It's like, because we knew, we're like, no, this is it. But you'd hold back because you knew there was going to be backlash.
Yeah, I think because there were a handful of people and we were friends with some. Well,
but it's kind of like, but we were
friends?
transitioning into this. We're at a pivotal point where it's like, we want to go this way. And these people just weren't. And they kind of like, you feel like you were stuck there, dragged there.
I can see in hindsight now why he would have just blatantly, without even a thought, said they aren't your friends. Because now I see that when you think about people like this, or when you think, oh, what are they going to say? Or you know that they're saying things behind your back, that's where they are not your friends. They do not have your best interest at heart.
And they don't want to see you do the thing.
Exactly.
And we're like, look, got off this call. We're like, fuck, he's right, everything. And like, we did the thing. 1 or 2 days later, bit of backlash, you know, etc. Wasn't that bad. We held the thing. 30-day transition period. This new energy, this new just showing up to what felt good. 30K months. And it hasn't gone down since. Looking at the fucking, I'm not sharing it. I'm looking at the graph right here. Where this call was, bang. And so this was costing us tens and this if we didn't make that change, hundreds and thousands of dollars. And guess what? We ain't fucking friends with them. We zero. And what I really think is, since this has changed my life forever, is because I'm so in tune and so do not give one flying. I'll block someone quicker in a fucking microsecond. I don't care who it is. Because you listen to all high achievers. They protect their energy more than they protect their money. Like protecting their energy is everything. And this was one of the biggest transitions in our life. The reason I want to share this is one of the biggest reasons that holds people back. I did a call with someone the other day and it was the same situation. They were like, oh, look, you know, it's like we're posting on our stories. It's like, oh, but like we've got friends that are watching, and it was kind of like this. I'm like, okay, I'm like, who are these people? And again, it was like, oh, some friends, and I'm just like, you know, like, are they going to be interested in your business? And it's like, well, no, but like they're just watching. I'm like, okay, look, what are you guys here for? Like, what do you? And it was like, you know, they had a story about, you know, you could tell the emotion is just like wanted to get their partner home from FIFO, missing all this time with the kids, and like their why was very, very strong. And I said, look, this is costing you. You overthinking, whether actually probably don't even give a fuck anyway. But these people watching your stories are costing you what you want so badly. So doesn't that just doesn't make sense if it's like, if these people actually cared about you and actually cared about them, but like deep down you're like, well, you know, they don't want you to go and do the thing. It just doesn't make sense. But I'm like, hey, that's cool. Like, you can sit there and just worry about what people are going to think and whatever. I said, look, but people scared to block. I said, you need to mute them after this call and go do a post. Not on your story, go and do a post. And this is the thing that holds people back from even starting, or when they do start, this is the starter pack of what holds people back. But again, I get it. We were there, but here's me on the other side telling you. And right now when I'm saying this, I know through this microphone and camera, if you're watching on YouTube, you have 2 to 3 names on your head, in your head right now, of like fuck, there's the people.
We don't.
If you're going to be a bitch, don't block them then. Mute them.
Or
Which is very sad, but just like
pause them from seeing your stories. You can do that.
whatever it is, that is what is holding you back. Oh, but I don't give a fuck, Josh. Yes, you do. Show me, if you don't care, show me the results and show me you being your true authentic self, not giving a fuck and just posting every single day. Show me that and I might believe you. Second thing, so this was 30-day transition, changed our fucking lives forever. But now it's not just that one moment. It's like we are so aware, so in tune. Bang, 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 bang. Hey, someone's like, oh, hey, did you see this? Whatever. Fucking block them. It's just because it was just like, oh, did you see? It wasn't so much what they thought about us. Like, oh, they fucking done this. They've said it. It was like, it was just wrecking our energy. And we let that drain us for so long. Cut it. It's costing you your fucking future. Next thing was from there, it's like, oh, 30K months. Our next problem was 30K months. Want to hit 50K club. And that was like, literally, again, not trying not to like share too many numbers here, but like that was, the next 1 or 2 years later. And same sort of thing. It was another call with Balaj. And it's like, my thing was like, my problem was like stuck at 30K. It's like, want to be at 50K club. And he's like, why? And he's like, you're traveling. You've got Michaela, like, you've got your car, the caravan.
Honestly, I think he knew. He knew before we knew.
Yeah. And he's like, why do you need that? And it just hit me like a ton of bricks. And that's when, because again, I've shared this before. It's like when my mum was going through a separation, that sort of stuff. And it just hit me like someone punched me. It's just like, my mum. And it's like, that's all I need to know. And got off, 30-day transition. Look what happened.
Your mum.
So this was a reset. This doesn't just happen once off. It's like, but like what changed here is we have our fucking inbox full of people. It's like, what do you want to change your life for? Freedom. Money. Want to get rich. That means nothing. Zero. It means zero. They'll be like, that's just, that'd be nice. Everyone wants to fucking be rich. Everyone wants to travel. Everyone wants that. It sounds fucking great. But if you don't move with the purpose of that vision is a must. As soon as something bad happens in your life, it becomes a must. You don't even think about all the reasons why, not all the big scary, or what people can think of me. You just go fucking do it. So if it's something, this is why people say it's like, people these days, like, oh, my family, my everything. It's like, what do you value most? It's like my time, family, health. It's okay. Well, show me your calendar. You're away. Again, I know you got to go do what you got to do, but you're away for 80 hours a week. You never see your kids. There's one weekend holiday for the year. You're overweight. You're doing this. It's like your finances are fucked. Like, this doesn't line up. This doesn't line up. But what I'm getting at here is like, it was just this big reset vision of like, I need to make $50,000 to the number because I need this amount for mum. I need this amount to have this. I need this amount for this because this is now a luxury. This is what I need. This is what I want to invest. It's like, this is why I must make X amount of money per month. Reverse engineer it, get very clear with that, and then move with intention every single day towards that. Most people, it would be nice one day. If this thing pays off, that would be nice. You are never going to get it. Guaranteed stamp, you'll never get it. But these are a couple of simple shifts. That's if I could put it down to two things. I'm not saying it's going to be your thing, but it was just literally the two things that literally changed. And like I said, I want to, if something landed from this, this is what I want to say. If you've obviously know what the thing is, and you obviously know what the thing is holding you back, the fear. It's like, what are people thinking about me? I don't want to make the call, or don't want to, send the message or start the business, whatever it is. If you don't run towards that in the next 24 hours, the chances of 99.5% of you, the chances are that 90 to 95% of you actually doing that thing is gone. You'll keep running away from it, keep finding the excuses. I'm too busy. I have no money. I have the blah, 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 blah. All the things. And this is the other thing. It's like, I try and find things that scare me most days. That's why we ran an event. That's why I went to I'll try and go to, meetups where I don't know anyone, high level people. It's like, you got to start doing the things and running towards it, or else you just, the conditions, it's like, Great day. Got my time back. Plenty of money. Let's go do the thing. Fuck it. It never happens. We've made all our decisions in the most busiest, fucked up times of our life. But that is it. Go away. Do the thing. This is costing you your future and thousands and hundreds, maybe millions of dollars. Maybe this is a turning point in the podcast that might change your life if you take the action. Go and do it.
Have the best day ever.
Have the best day ever.
Peace.